Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shadowed City podcast. I am your host, Larry, and this is The Shadows Within. And I promised y'all I would go over the shows that happened yesterday, today. 2 of them. Actually, we'll go over 3 because I forgot to go over Dirty South Extreme Wrestling recent Burning Reckoning show. There will be a Burning Reckoning card released here soon. And to kick us off, we're going to start with TXT, Where the Gladiators Roam. Hell of a show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. TXT Gladiator Championship 5-Way TLC. Psycho versus Gremlin versus Casey Jeremy versus OG Bishop Freeman versus the champion Buster Anderson, with Psycho walking out the new champion. TXT Women's World Tag Team Championships 2 out of 3 Extreme Rules. Crystal CC Cooper and BB Wade versus the champions Monica Hernandez and Angel Death, with Monica Hernandez and Angel Death retaining the gold. TXT Women's Apex Predator Championship 4-Way Extreme Rules. RVD versus Sky Carver versus Young G versus the champion Ms. D, with RVD walking out the new champion. TXT Women's Heritage and Honor Championship 2 out of 3, the First Lady versus the champion Emily Wright, with the First Lady walking out the new champion. TXT's Men's and Heritage and Honor Championship 2 out of 3, Oconee versus the champion Dream Do, with Oconee walking out the new champion. TXT United States Championship Hell in a Cell Iron Man J Smoke versus the champion Lil Devil, with Lil Devil retaining the gold. 3-Way Hell in a Cell 2 out of 3, Amaya Bryant versus HBIC Nisha versus Haley Ramone, with Amaya Bryant walking out victorious. TXT Men's World Tag Team Championships 2 out of 3, Extreme Rules, Mike Steele and Hammer Rogers versus the champions the Red Wolf Shinjo and Lou Jiro, with Hammer Rogers and Mike Steele walking out the new champions. TXT Women's United States Championship Ambulance. Big Fran versus the champion Paragon J Prince, with J Prince retaining the gold. 6-Way 2 out of 3 falls. Savage Vega El Patrino versus the Problem One versus the Big Dog Andre Robinson versus Joshua Shade versus Primetime JoJo versus Grimlord, with Grimlord walking out victorious. TXT Women's Universal Championship Burn for This, which is the Inferno match. Taylor Griffin versus the champion Riley the Ripper, with Taylor Griffin walking out the new champion. TXT Undisputed Women's World Championship 2 out of 3 Extreme Rules. Callie Rage versus the champion Artemis, with Callie Rage walking out the new champion. TXT Men's Universal Championship 2 out of 3 Extreme Rules. Cold Steel versus the champion Dimebag Dan, with Cold Steel walking out the new champion. TXT Men's Undisputed World Championship 3 Stages of Hell. First round Extreme Rules, second round Hell in a Cell, and third, if necessary, Ambulance. Nagasaki won the Extreme Rules. J Prince won the Hell in a Cell, tying it up. And in the main last match, Ambulance, J Prince walked out victorious with the championship. Hell of a show. Go check it out. Now we're going to go over NWA's recent show. NWA Rules Countess Cyclone versus Dynamite Daisy, with Dynamite Daisy walking out victorious. NWA Rules Ranger Rogue versus Ari Vigar, however you said it. Please tell me if I'm saying it wrong. With Ranger Rogue walking out victorious. NWA Rules Mike Howard versus Ace Cannon, with Ace Cannon walking out victorious. NWA Rules Casey Skull versus DD Dollface, with Casey Skull walking out victorious. NWA Rules Jeannie Jaw versus Miss Dragon, which ended in a no-winner. Falls Count Anywhere HOH Ultra Violent Championship JJ the Urban Gladiator versus the champion Tank, with Tank retaining the gold. NWA Rules Abby Small versus Wendy Rogue, with Wendy Rogue walking out victorious. HOH Heavyweight Championship NWA Rules Jack Graves the champion defending against Buster Anderson, with Buster Anderson walking out the new champion. HOH United States Championship NWA Rules Jersey versus the champion Carnage, with Carnage retaining the gold. And in the main event, the One Championship in the One Rules, Lil Devil versus the champion Tyson Storm, with Lil Devil walking out the new champion. Now, we're going to go over DSEW. Here's what happened on the recent show. There was a scheduled match between Sid Justice and Great Muta, but it ended up being a brawl in the archives where Sid Vicious walked out victorious. There was a 5-way tables elimination. Sylvia Knight versus Vampiro versus Rose West versus Gangrel versus Sunderman, with Rose West walking out victorious. Extreme Rules Art the Clown versus Big T, with Big T walking away victorious. Falls Count Anywhere Panty Droppers versus the Red Wolves, with the Red Wolves walking out victorious. Falls Count Anywhere Dame Wayne versus Buster Anderson, with Dame Wayne walking out victorious. Death match between the Blackheart Collective and the Faces of Fear, with the Faces of Fear walking out victorious. And in the main event, there it goes. And in the main event, death match, Azrael Hall versus Jack Graves, with Jack Graves walking out victorious. And for DSEW, they do have a show coming up called Welcome to the Creep Show, which will be a very interesting pay-per-view to see how that will go. Stay tuned for that. And that's what I had to go over today, ladies. But that's what I had to go over today, ladies and gentlemen. We will be doing Anarchy Archives today on the SPW page, probably here at around 10 my time, because I do got a birthday party for my nephew at 12, so I'll probably get that out of the way. Yeah, stay tuned for that, and I do hope everybody has a great day, good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever y'all may be. Peace out.